Night, Kagan Keaton. Number 12, a 5'9" senior, Ty Sides. Number 13, a 6'1" sophomore, Devin Johnson. Number 14, a 6'2" sophomore, Ethan Miller. And number 21, a 6'1" junior, Joel Ford. The Panthers, head coached by Keith Sides, 7-7 on the year, 4-3 in league play. They average 55.6 points per game, give up 48.5 points per game. Robbie, let's get those keys to a quick start.
For the Panthers, they got to get the pressure defense going. They got to get some up-tempo pace.
Reset the offense. 7 minutes left to go to Keaton, left wing. Keaton looks inside for Johnson, can't get it to him, goes out front to Ford, quickly around to Sides, right wing. Skip pass to Ford, left wing. Bounce passes inside for Johnson. Up and no good. It rolls out. Put back by Johnson. Good.
Johnson got that unfriendly roll in that first one as it hit the front of the rim and stalled out there for a second. Then just falls right back off into his hands where he can go right back up for 2 points.
Ties things up at 2, and they're going to say Gansel stepped out of bounds, so it will be Panther basketball. 6:38 left to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 2 here between Phillipsburg and Hill City in Hill City High School boys varsity matchup. If you're just joining us, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers won their ball game earlier this evening by a score of 58-27. As we are in the middle of the boys varsity action, Kagan Keaton's 3 no good. A rebound tracked down by Brody McDowell, tipped out by Ty Sides or by Joel Ford, excuse me, and it will be Hill City basketball. Trent Long, the 6'3" sophomore, he inbounds the basketball for Hill City. Does so to Brody McDowell. Kind of laughed before the game. It seems like Brody's one of those players like Ty Sides. They've just been around forever, as he's now a senior with Sides and many others here in the league that have been playing since they were freshmen in this boys division. A lot of these seniors have been playing a solid 4 years for their teams.
You're right. I'm pretty sure he's a 5th-year senior out there, as we've seen him all 4 years starting, and it seems like he's been here forever.
Trent Long gets the basket. He'll go to the line for an and 1 attempt. First team foul on the Phillipsburg Panthers, and the foul is on Ethan Miller, his first. 5:56 left to go in the first quarter. 4-2 is our score now. Hill City leads with Trent Long. The 6'3" sophomore, his and 1 attempt is up and good. He's got 3. He leads all scorers early in this ball game, and the Hill City Ringnecks lead by 3, 5-2. Sides with it between the circles. Down to the right wing to Kagan Keaton. Keaton looks inside, a backdoor for Joel Ford, up and good.
Great look to catch Joel Ford on the backside. Nice lob pass to him as he got the ball right along the backboard. Wide open look on it. So quick 2 points for Joel Ford.
5.5 to go in the first quarter. Hill City leads by 1. Jumper, no good. Rebound, fought for, and Gansel comes away with the rebound. Richmeyer out front with it to Long, left wing. Long looking in, now gives it out front to Keith, to Richmeyer, right wing. Richmeyer looks inside for Long, can't quite get it to him. Now to Keith, right elbow shot is no good. Rebound tracked down by Joel Ford. Ford outlets ahead to Sides. Ty brings it up now to Ford, down to the right corner to Keaton. Keaton's 3 on its way. That one no good. Rebounded by Brody McDowell, his second. McDowell brings up the court. He's trapped by Sides and Keaton. Looking to pass off, gives it off to Richmeyer, or to Gansel. Now back to Brody McDowell in the center circle. 4:45 left to go in the first quarter. 5-4. Hill City leads by 1 over Phillipsburg. Keith has it at the free throw line. Looking to pass off. Still looking. Now it goes out front to the freshman Gansel. Gansel picks up his dribble, guarded tightly by Joel Ford. Now to Richmeyer, left wing. Richmeyer letting the offense work out front to Brody McDowell between the circles. Back to Richmeyer, right or left wing. Drives in, left block, no good. Rebounded by Ty Sides. Sides leads the break ahead to Keaton. Keaton all the way in, left block, up and good.
Keaton goes flying through there as he had a defender try to strip the ball out of his hands while he's up in the air. Ignores it, able to get the ball underneath his hand and right off the backboard.
Panthers now lead by 1, 6-5. 4:05 left to go in the first quarter. Gansel with it, down to the left corner to Richmeyer. Richmeyer inside for Keith. Drives in, paint shot, left and short, no good again. Rebounded by Ty Sides. Sides leads the break down to the left wing. Spin move in the paint, loses the handle on it, and he's going to be fouled. This will be the first team foul on Hill City.
Trying to get that spin move going through 3 defenders. One of them able to catch him on the arm as he goes through. Otherwise, Sides, once he got through with that, he had a wide open look at the backboard.
Derek Keith with the foul, his first personal foul. Again, first Hill City team foul. As Ethan Leidig and Rad Rodriguez at the scorer's table for the Panthers. Sides, first one on its way, off the back of the iron, no good. So Leidig comes in for Kagan Keaton. Rad Rodriguez comes in for Ethan Miller. 3:49 left to go in the first quarter. Phillipsburg leads by 1, 6-5. Sides with a chance to make it a 2-point ball game. It's on its way. That one good, and a whistle. Devin Johnson gets called for the foul after the basket. Sides does hit the free throw, his first point of the ball game. Second Panther team foul, and the first on Devin Johnson. Full court pressure by the Panthers as they lead by 2, 7-5. 3:45 left to go in the first quarter. Richmeyer drives in, hop step into the paint, left it short, no good. Rebound tipped out by Long, and they're going to say it is a Panther basketball. Rodriguez inbounds to tie sides. And the Panthers going left to right on your radio dial here in the first half. Sides to Leidig, right wing down to the right corner to Rodriguez. Back out front to Leidig. Now to Ford, they swing around to sides left wing. Skip past to Ford, right wing down to the baseline to Rodriguez. Ford back with it at the right wing, and he's going to get called for the travel with 3:18 left to go in the first. 7-5, Phillipsburg leads Hill City. Long will inbound in front of the ring neck bench. Does so to Brody McDowell. McDowell walks it up the court. Met at half court by Joel Ford, calling out the offense to Richmeyer left wing. Richmeyer looking, goes out front to Long. They swing it around to Gansel right wing. Asks for a screen, gets it now, tries to give and go with a Long, stolen away by Joel Ford. His first steal of the ball game. Side skip pass to Leidig, left wing down to Ford, left corner three for Joel. Good! Joel's got 5, and the Panthers lead by 5, 10-5 with 2:47 left to go in the first quarter. Timeout called. We'll take one with them. You're listening to Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. .247 left to go in the first quarter here from Hill City High School. Boys varsity matchup, and the Phillipsburg Panthers lead the Hill City Ringnecks 10-5. The Panthers on a 7-0 run since Hill City took a 5-3 lead. As Richmeyer drives in, his shot is up and good.
Somehow Richmeyer able to drop that one in as he had hands all over the ball, able to get through there anyways.
Joe Ford took it to the rack, going to get fouled. He'll head to the free throw line. Second team foul on Hill City. And this one's going to be on Trent Long, his first.
Panthers quickly caught Ford there. He just took off towards the lane, able to get in there and get hit as he's getting up in the air for the shot.
Joel's got 6 as he hits the first free throw. Kagan Keaton and Ty Sides takes a seat. Devin Johnson takes a seat, and Ethan Miller back into the ball game. 2:25 left to go in the first. Phillipsburg now leads 11-7 as Joel Ford gets set for the second free throw. On its way, that one rolls all the way around and out, and the rebound is tracked down by Derek Keith. Brody McDowell brings it up the court for Hill City. Spin move at half court. Works against Ethan Leidig down to the right wing to Gansel. Gansel elevates from the right elbow. That rattles out, no good. Rebound tracked down by Rad Rodriguez. To Keaton, ahead to Leidig. Down to the corner to Joel Ford. 3 on its way. That one's good! Joel's got 9 and the Panthers lead 14-7 with 1:53 left to go in the first quarter. McDowell down to the right wing to Long, out front to Keith, now to Brody McDowell left wing, inside for Long at the left block. Fade away from there, and he gets it to roll in. Gets a little shooter's bounce on that one as he hit the rim, bounced straight up and rolled across the rim, and it makes it 14-9. Phillipsburg leads Hill City with 1:30 left to go in the first quarter. Ford has it left wing, looks inside, now bounce pass out front to Keaton between the circles. Keaton redirects traffic to Leidig right wing. Leidig inside for Rodriguez, tipped around. Keaton comes down with it. Keaton out front to Ford. Ford on the dribble, crosses over, drives into Keaton left wing. 3's on its way for Kagan. That one's good!
Panthers starting to find the range out at the three-point line, knocking down 3 in a row.
Something about that left corner as Ford's hit 2 from there. Keaton's now hit 1, and the Panthers lead 17-9 with a minute left to go in the first quarter. Keith has it to the right elbow to Long. Long gets it tipped in the hands of Richmeyer. Free throw line jumper for Richmeyer, no good. Rebound by Gansel. Stolen away by Joel Ford. Ford has it, skip pass to Keaton, right wing. Bounce pass to Rodriguez on the baseline, inside for Miller. Miller's shot is up, no good. Rebound tracked down by Derek Keith. Keith ahead to Richmeyer. 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Phillipsburg leads 17-9. McDowell left wing. Works against Ethan Miller, drives in, floater, no good. Rebounded by Rodriguez. And then a foul going to be called here on the ring next. Brody McDowell, his third ring neck team foul.
Brody on the ground trying to reach up and grab a hold of that ball to cause a jump ball, but catch an arm instead.
Ty Sides comes back in. Joel Ford going to take a seat. A big quarter for Joel. He's got 9 points. Got 9 of the 17 here for the Panthers with 23 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Keaton brings it left to right on your radio dial across the timeline, down to the right corner to Sides. Looks inside for Rodriguez. Back to Keaton, now to Leidig left wing. Leidig inside, stolen away by Trent Long. Long hands it off to McDowell. 5 seconds. Met at half court by Leidig down to the left wing. McDowell kicks it out to Richmeyer, and it goes out of bounds. 1.7 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Phillipsburg will have the chance at the final shots as they lead 17-9. Sides gets it half court, buzzer beater to the right, no good. So that's how the first quarter ends. Phillipsburg leads 17-9. Now we'll take a timeout. Be back with the second quarter as you're listening to Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
Three of 6 from the three-point line, 6 of 11 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line with 1 offensive rebound, 5 defensive rebounds, and 3 turnovers for the Ringnecks. They didn't shoot a single three-pointer in that first quarter, but they are 4 of 12 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line with 2 offensive rebounds, 4 defensive rebounds, and then 4 turnovers through that first quarter.
Ringneck basketball to start the second quarter. Again, they go right to left on your radio dial as Derek Keith has it. Pump fakes. Shot is up. Left is short. No good as it rolls across the rim. Rebounded by Joel Ford, his second. Sides has it out front to Ford. He puts up the 3. That one's good. Joel Ford is feeling it tonight. His third three-pointer. He's got 12, and the Panthers lead 20-9.
Ball hit Ford's hands. Didn't even blink on it, and he got the splash at that three-point line.
McDowell guarded by Ford. Kicks it out front to Long. Back to McDowell. He's going to drive in and again have a foul on the floor. Going to be a hand check here on the Panthers. Third team foul and the first on Joel Ford.
Ford getting caught with that hand check, just trying to keep up with it a little bit as he was starting to get past. His defender was starting to go past him. Kind of just got his hand out there to push him off a little bit.
Keith inbounds to McDowell left side. Back inside for Keith. 15-foot jumper. Good.
He threw the ball in, comes right back towards the ball. Got a quick pass up in the air. He goes with it for 2 points.
Sides to Rodriguez, out to Ford, right wing. Ford out front to Keaton. They're back around to Sides, left wing to Keaton, out front. Keaton between the circles. 7 minutes left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads 20-11. Sides right corner with it. Skip pass to Keaton, left wing, out front to Ford. Back to Sides, right wing. 3's on its way for Ty. That one's good.
Quick ball movement there by the Panthers. Able to get Ty wide open at the three-point line. Able to drop it in.
His first made field goal of the ball game. He's now got 4 points, and the Panthers lead 23-11. Derek Keith drives the baseline. He's going to be fouled. Count the basket, they say. He's heading the line for an and one.
got a friendly roll now, and as he went up, Johnson tried to reach in to tip that ball out of there, catching him on the arm, getting a quick foul as he went up in the air.
Devin Johnson picks up his second personal foul, fourth Panthers team foul. 10-point Panther lead right now as Derek Keith makes it a 9-point game. Derek Keith leading the way here for the Ringnecks. He's got 7. As Johnson takes the seat, Ethan Miller back in, so it's Miller, Sides, Ford, along with Keaton and Rodriguez for the Panthers. For Hill City, we see Derek Keith out there with McDowell, Gansel, Long, and Richmeyer. Ford gets it underneath, up under, no good, and it's rebounded by Trent Long, his first. Now it's to Brody McDowell, and McDowell going to bring it back up the court. 6:19 and counting left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads by 9, 23-14. Richmeyer to McDowell. Inside for Trent Long. Back out to McDowell, left wing. Gansel swings it quickly around to Richmeyer, right wing. Richmeyer elevates from the right baseline. That one no good. Rebound fought for. McDowell comes down with it. Kicks out to Richmeyer. This time the three is good.
First three-pointer here for the Ringnecks in the game. Able to find the range and drop that through the net.
23-17. Phillipsburg leads with 5:50 left to go in the first half. Sides has it between the circles. Down to the right wing to Keaton. 5:45 left to go here in the half as Keaton kicks it back out front to Sides. Ty dribbles back out to the center circle, going to reset the offensive forward left wing. He gets a screen from Rodriguez. Skip past the Sides right wing, out front to Keaton. Back around to forward left wing. Again gets a screen from Rodriguez. Skip past to Keaton in the right corner. Back out front to Sides, 5:25 and counting left to go. Rodriguez has it left elbow. Hands it off to Keaton. Keaton drives inside. Underneath the basket, shot is no good. Rebounded by Trent Long. Long outlets ahead to Brody McDowell. 5:15 left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg is leading this boys varsity matchup 23-17 here in the first half. Hill City basketball as Gansel has it. Now to the free throw line to Derek Keith. That jumper no good. Rebounded by Ty Sides, his third. Sides pushes it up the court for the Panthers. Down to the right wing to Ford. They leave him open. He makes them pay as Joel Ford hits his fourth three-pointer of the ballgame. He's got 15, and the Panthers lead by 9, 26-17. Gansel has it out front. Back down to the right wing to Richmeyer. Inside for Trent Long as he works against Rad Rodriguez off the glass and good. Long's got 7, and the Panther lead is cut down 26-19. Ford out front to Miller. He puts up the top of the key three. That one just rattling out. Rebound underneath by Brody McDowell. Tipped out by Ty Sides. McDowell tracks it down, though, before it could go out of bounds. Richmeyer skip past to Gansel. 26-19. Phillipsburg leads with 4:10 left to go in the first half. McDowell works against Sides out front to Richmeyer. Richmeyer back to McDowell, left wing. McDowell on the dribble, now picked up by Joel Ford at the free throw line, drives in, bounce pass for Derek Keith over Rodriguez, no good. Rebounded, tracked down by Ty Sides. Ty leads the break ahead to Ford in the right corner. He puts up another three, no good this time, and it is rebounded by Brody McDowell, his fifth. 26-19, Phillipsburg leads, 3:40 left to go in the first half. Richmeyer has a right wing for Hill City. Out front to Trent Long, now to McDowell, left wing. Inside for Derek Keith, turnaround jumper in the paint, no good. Again, rebounded by Ty Sides, his fifth rebound. Ty gonna walk this one up, 3:25 and counting left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads 26-19. Sides crosses the timeline with 3:20 left to go in the half. Now out front to Rodriguez. Back around to Sides. Ty dribbles back out front between the circles with 3:12 left to go in the first half. Gets a screen from Miller down to the right wing. Out front to Rodriguez. They look inside for Miller. Can't quite get it to him. Now they get it to him at the left block. Miller goes to work over Long. Off the glass, no good. Rebound tracked down by Trent Long. Long outlets to Brody McDowell as McDowell going to bring it up the court with 2:52 left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leading 26-19. Gansel to Richmeyer. Back out front to Brody McDowell. Inside for Keith. Tipped in the hands of Gansel. Left corner. He dribbles up to the left wing. Out front between the circles to Richmeyer. He yells out the new offense that Coach Riley wants him to run. Gansel has a left wing three on its way. That one's good.
Gansel had a hand in his face there at the last second from Joel Ford. Able to ignore that hand. Gets it rattled through the rim.
For 26-22, Phillipsburg leads with 2:20 left to go in the first half. Sides to Keaton, left wing. They look inside for Miller. Can't quite get it to him. Back out front to Ford around to Sides right wing. Sides asking for a screen. Bounce pass down to Miller. Baseline jumper. No good. Rebounded by Derek Keith. Keith outlets ahead to Brody McDowell with 2:05 left to go in the first half. McDowell brings it right to left on your radio dial, calling out the offense as he crosses over the timeline. Drives all the way in, loses the handle on it, gets in the hands of Derek Keith, though. Now to Richmeyer. Richmeyer out front to Gansel, around to McDowell, left wing. McDowell on the dribble, back out front to Richmeyer, inside, up left, that one short, no good. And effort that time by Ryan Rodriguez to hustle all the way down and get the points. Kagan Keaton going to get the assist, 28-22. Phillipsburg leads by 6 with a minute and a half left to go in the first half. Inside goes the basketball to Trent Long. May have partially been blocked by Ethan Miller, put back by Derek Keith, though, is good. Keith has 9, and that makes it a 4-point game once again, 28-24. Miller out to the right wing to Gansel. Gansel guarded by Keaton, down to the baseline to Keith, back out front to Gansel, around to Richmeyer, left wing. 50 seconds left to go. Long has it on the left block. Gets inside now to Keith. Keith at the right block, and he's going to get called for the charges. Ty Sides had his feet planted, and Keith put his shoulder right in the middle of Sides' chest.
Keith waiting for Sides to go straight up and down, trying to contest a shot, but Sides instead drops his hands down, gets set to take charge, and gets hit and takes that charge perfectly. So Sides doing a great job on help defense because he was on one side trying to poke the ball away, then slides over to the other side to set his feet for the charge.
Brad Rodriguez takes his seat. Ethan Leidig back into the ball game. Colt Segura into the ball game for Hill City as Keith takes his seat after picking up his second foul. Leidig going to put up the 3. His rattles out. Fighting for the rebound, out of bounds it goes. Last touch by Hill City. So Panther basketball, 32 seconds left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads by 4, 28-24.
Leidig had all the time in the world to get that 3-point shot off. Just put too much on it.
Miscommunication there as Ford was looking inside for Sides. Ty was cutting out to the corner, though. Out of bounds it goes. Hill City basketball. McDowell calls out the offense as he crosses over the timeline with 22 seconds left to go. The Ringneck's going to hold on to it as Richmeyer has it near half court, 10 seconds left. Now starts to make his move. Down to Gansel, inside for Long, and he'll head to the free throw line as Ethan Leidig picks up the foul, his first, 5th Panther team foul.
Leidig fought through the screen, then tries to go from behind to get the block. Gets everything on the body as well as trying to get the ball, so gets quickly with that foul underneath the basket.
28-24. Trent Long at the free throw line for the Hill City Ringnecks. He's 1 of 1 from there today. Make it 2 of 2. He's got 8 points and makes it a 3-point ball game. 28-25. Devin Johnson back into the ball game for Phillipsburg. Ethan Miller going to take a seat. Rad Rodriguez also back in for Phillipsburg. And Ethan Leidig going to take a seat. 5.1 seconds left to go in the first half. Trent Long at the free throw line got a chance to make it a 2-point game as Phillipsburg leads 28-25 as we speak. Long's second one on its way. That one good. He's got 9 points. He ties Derek Keith for the team lead. Sides quickly up the court. Bounce pass ahead to Keaton. Right wing at the buzzer. No good. Off the iron. And that's how the first half ends with Phillipsburg up by 2. 28-20. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson. As we approach the second half, Robbie, let's get your keys to victory.
For the Panthers, they got to get that ball pressure up. Pressure the ball, try to get some steals. They kind of backed off there in that second quarter, which allowed this ringneck team to really make a comeback and get back into this game there. So get that ball pressure back up there. Try to get some forced turnovers and get going the other way quickly with it. Then attack the basket. They really haven't attacked the basket like they normally do off that dribble drive. Try to attack the basket, really take it out at this ringneck team. And then for the ringnecks, be patient. They've been doing a great job on offense, running their offense, letting it get set up, finding the open players. They got to continue that. That's how they were able to get back into this. They never got in panic mode. They settled down, they found their open guys, and they found good shots, and they started falling for them. And then they got to continue to win the rebound battle. Got to win those rebounds underneath the basket. They have 5 offensive and 10 defensive, so they're doing a good job underneath the basket getting those rebounds, and they got to continue that. That's what I have for these two teams.
Trent Long steals the entry pass as they were looking inside for Devin Johnson. So with that, the Ringnecks take it back left to right on your radio dial. 7:45 left to go in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads by 2. Derek Keith gets it on the right baseline. Passes back out to Gansel. Now down to the right wing to Richmeyer. Richmeyer on the dribble into the paint. Picks up his dribble out front to Gansel. Down to the left wing to McDowell. 7.5 to go in the third quarter. McDowell inside for Keith. Out front to Richmeyer to Gansel right wing. Gansel looking in now to McDowell between the circles. Guarded there by Ty Sides. Down to the left wing to Richmeyer. Richmeyer drives to the free throw line. Elevates. Good.
A little side fade for Richmeyer there. Able to get it to fall for him.
He's got 7 points, and it ties things up at 28 apiece. 7:05 left to go in the third quarter. Joel Ford has it right wing. On the dribble inside for Miller. Left block off the glass and good.
Good pass there by Ford to catch Miller in the low block. Got it down to him. Miller quickly up, uses the backboard to get those 2 points.
30-28. Long inside for Richmeyer. Stripped and stolen away by Joel Ford. That's Joel's third steal of the ball game. Down to the left wing. Hesitates, drives in, up, under, no good. Left that one short, rebounded by Derek Keith. His 6th rebound of the ball game. 30-28. Phillipsburg has a 2-point lead with 6.5 to go in the third quarter. McDowell between the circles. Bounce pass for Keith. No look pass for Richmeyer. Richmeyer tracks it down in the left corner. Gansel inside for Long. A little too hard. Bounces off of the iron into the hands of Devin Johnson. Johnson decides. Ty out front. Down to the left wing. Gets a screen from Johnson there. Instead kicks it to Joel Ford in the left corner. Out front to Kagan Keaton. Down to the right wing to Sides. Sides drives in. Tries to bounce it around Trent Long. He's able to kick it out of bounds, and it will be Panther basketball. Just under 6 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads 30-28. Sides will inbound. Goes out to Ford. Back to Sides, right corner. 3 for Ty. No good. Rebound, 5-4. And Ethan Miller tracks it down. Miller to Keaton. Keaton splits the defense, and it's good.
Somehow Keaton was able to pull that ball back up as he kind of got hung up there on the ring neck. Able to pull it up, get it off the backboard for 2 points.
32-28. It is Phillipsburg up by 4 with 5:35 left to go. Long has it right. Block shot is no good. Rebound tracked down by Joel Ford. His 3rd rebound of the ball game. Ford leads the break for the Panthers. He's between the circles. Top of the key. 3's on its way. That one's no good. Rebound 5-4. Trent Long comes away with it. 32-28. 5:15 left to go in the third quarter. Phillipsburg is leading Hill City here in Hill City. Boys varsity matchup. Trent Long has it out front for Hill City. To the right wing to McDowell. Out front to Gansel. Quick on the trigger. 3, no good. Rebound put back by Derek Keith. Counted. He heads the line for an and one.
Ringneck's doing a good job here getting to the rebound side of things. Going up strong with it this time. Getting rewarded by hitting the 2 points and getting a chance at a 3-point play.
Devin Johnson picks up his 3rd. Brad Rodriguez will come in. Devin Johnson takes a seat. Joel Ford takes a seat. Ethan Leidig comes into the ball game. 5 minutes exactly left to go in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads by 2, 32-30. Derek Keith at the free throw line trying to cut into the Panther lead and does so with that. He's now got 12 points. He leads all Ringnecks in scoring so far in this one. Sides hands it off to Leidig, right wing. Out to the left wing to Keaton. Keaton back out front to Sides. Quick on the trigger. Spike line 3. No good. Rebounded by Derek Keith. Keith has 8 rebounds so far as McDowell kicks out to Gansel for 3. That one's good.
Brody push the pace up the court, quickly pushes the pass out, gets a wide open look from Gansel, and a three-point shot in.
Derek Keith comes away with the steal, his second steal. He's going to drive all the way in, layup, good. Keith has 14, and the Ringnecks turn a 4-point deficit into a 4-point lead with 4:20 left to go in this third quarter. Coach Sides wants a timeout to stop the 8-0 run. We'll take a timeout with them as you're listening to Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. And welcome back to Hill City. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson. A quick update for you. We have a final in from Smith Center as the TMP Monarchs defeat the Smith Center Redmen 68-32. So TMP able to go up to Smith Center tonight and get a sweep of the Lady Red and the Redmen. So that's how things are going up in Smith Center tonight. Here in our ball game, Hill City's turned a 4-point deficit into a 4-point lead as they lead 36-32. As Ty Sides ends the run, he's got 6 points, and the Panthers cut the lead down to 2, 36-34, 4:05 left to go in the third. Brody McDowell brings it up the court, down to the left wing to Trent Long. Long bounce pass to Keith, top of the key, inside for Richmeyer. Richmeyer right block up, no good. Rebound tracked down by Rad Rodriguez, his fourth. Sides brings it up the court with 3:45 left to go in the third. He'll put up the top of the key three, and it's good. Ty's got 9, and he scored 5 straight to put the Panthers back up by 1. 37-36 with 3:35 left to go in the third. McDowell down to the right wing to Gansel. Gansel looks inside for Derek Keith. Instead out front to Long. He'll get it inside for Keith. Up and good.
Good look to catch Keith.
Keith won 38-37. Sides has it right wing. Looks inside, now goes out front to Ford, down to the left wing to Keaton. Gets a screen, rebounded by Derek Keith, unofficially his 9th rebound. Just under 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Hill City leads 38-37. Richmeyer to the free throw line to Gansel. Gansel on the dribble now to McDowell, right side. 2:48 and counting left to go in the third quarter. Hill City leads 38-37. Gansel right wing with it. Looks inside for Trent Long. Gets it to Keith, underneath for Long. Jump stop, pump fake, up in the air goes Ethan Leidig. He's going to get called for
just a lob pass over top of him. Keith gets it up between him and the basket, goes straight up. Leidig coming down, gets him on a foul.
Long misses the first one. Ethan Miller going to come in. Ethan Leidig takes a seat. 2:36 left to go in the third quarter, 38-37. Hill City leads by 1. Trent Long trying to make it a 2-point ball game. Does so. Trent Long in double digits. He's got 10 now. And Hill City leads by 2, 39-37. Kagan Keaton going to bring it up the court this time for the Panthers. He dribbles down to the left wing, goes out front to Rodriguez between the circles. Backdoor pass for Sides, up and good.
Perfect look by Rad Rodriguez to catch Sides. The Sides faked like he was going up high, then all of a sudden cuts back door. Wide open look for a layup.
Ty has double digits. He's got 11 and ties things up at 39 apiece. Keith has it at the free throw line, kicks out front to Gansel. Gansel elevates, 10-foot jumper, and he's going to be fouled. Third team foul on the Panthers and the second on Joel Ford.
Joel Ford coming through, trying to get the block on that one, catching him on the arm. Doing the right thing there as the ref's right there. You kind of ask him, what you get me with on that one? Kind of nods, gives the ref a little bit of a laugh, and on we go with it.
Gansel hits the first one. He's got 7. Ethan Leidig comes back in. Kagan Keaton going to take a seat for Phillipsburg. Into the ball game for the Hill City Ringnecks going to be Dylan Buddick. He's a 5'9 freshman. And Brody McDowell going to take a seat. So a pair of freshmen on the court for Coach Riley and the Hill City Ringnecks, as Gansel, the other freshman, just went 2 for 2 at the line. He's got 8 points. 41-39. Hill City regains a 2-point lead. 2:05 left to go in the third quarter. Sides out front to Miller, around to Ford right wing. Ford Top of the key to Leidig. Now decides left wing. He pump fakes. Drives to the free throw line. Splits the defense. Layup too hard. No good. Put back by Miller. No good. Put back by Rodriguez. Good. Rad's got 5 rebounds and 4 points, and the Panthers lead tie the ball game up 41 apiece with 1:38 left to go in the third. Gansel has it left side out front to Buddick. Down to the right wing to Richmeyer. Richmeyer on the drive. Cut off by Rodriguez at the right block. Kicks it out front to Gansel. Quickly to Buddick left wing. 3 is good.
Finding the open player as there was a double team. Finding Buddick at the wide open 3-point line. Nails it in for him.
44-41. Hill City leads by 3 with 1:14 left to go here in the third quarter. Ford has it left corner. Asks for a screen for Miller. Gets it. Ford to the free throw line. Out to Leidig. 3's on its way. That one's good.
Leidig with the quick shot on that one as he had a defender there. Stepped off him just a little bit. Able to pull the trigger and get it to fall in.
We're tied at 44 as both teams hit back-to-back threes as Richmeyer drives into the paint. His shot is up and good. Richmeyer's got 9, and it puts Hill City back up by 3. Ford wide open 3. Good!
Ford left alone in the corner. Makes him pay.
47-46. Phillipsburg regains the 1-point lead. 30 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. As Richmeyer going to have it out near half court. As Hill City looks for the final shot of the third quarter with 20 seconds left to go. Phillipsburg leads by 1, 47-46. Gansel on the dribble. Dribbles over to the center circle. 13 seconds left. Gansel now directs traffic with 7 seconds. Gets it to Richmeyer with 5 seconds. Richmeyer, top of the key, splits the defense, free throw line jumper, no good. Off to the left. Miller tracks it down, and that's how the third quarter ends with Phillipsburg up by 1, 47-46. We'll take a timeout. Be back with the fourth quarter as you're listening to Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Welcome back to Hill City. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson. Boys varsity matchup into the third quarter. Phillipsburg holds on to a 1-point lead, 47-46. As we get set here for the fourth quarter, should be an exciting fourth quarter as this one's been back and forth, Robbie.
It really has. That third quarter, they just exchanged baskets there for the most part of it. One team would score, the next team would score. No big runs here, just trading shots back and forth. I would expect nothing less here in this fourth quarter as well.
As Hill City again cutting into the Panther lead, as they now have a 1-point lead. 47-46. Phillipsburg led 17-9 after quarter number 1. They led 28-26 at halftime, and now here we are, 47-46 as the Ringnecks get it inside for Derek Keith. He's on. Fouls on Ethan Leidig, his third. Ethan Miller heads to the scorer's table for the Panthers. Derek Keith at the free throw line. That one's good. He's got 17. Leidig going to take a seat. Miller back in. So Keith getting set for the second one. That one's good as well. Derek Keith has 18, and it makes it 48-47. Hill City has regained a 1-point lead. Keaton has it. Backside pass to Miller. Picked up by Brody McDowell, his 6th rebound. As it is kicked out of there by Joel Ford.
Good quick feet there by Ford as they're looking to try to get that entry pass going towards the paint. Just a quick foot kicks it out of bounds off that bounce.
So, Ringneck basketball. Long will inbound. Does so to Keith, right corner. Keith looking. Now goes back out to Long. Long hands it off to McDowell. 48 front to Trent Long. Back around to McDowell, right wing. McDowell going to drive in. Elevates, no good. Rebounded by Devin Johnson. His third rebound. Outlets ahead to Kagan Keaton. Keaton pushes it quickly up the court for the Panthers. Out front to Ty Sides between the circles. The Panthers will set up the offense there with 6:45 left to go in the ball game. And Hill City up by 1, 48-47. Keaton back out front to Sides. He's picked up by Brody McDowell. Sides, left wing, now top of the key to Ford. Back out to Keaton. Kagan finds an opening, kicks out to Sides. Ty behind the back, dribble, top of the key. Elevates from the left elbow, rattles out, no good. Rebound, fought for, still fighting for it. Kagan Keaton comes away with the basketball. Left elbow shot for Miller, no good. Rebound tracked down by Derek Keith unofficially. His 10th rebound and a double-double for Derek Keith unofficially with 6:15 left to go in this ball game. And the Hill City Ringnecks lead it 48-47. Gansel down to the right wing to McDowell. He drives down to the corner, back to Keith. Right elbow shot is good for Derek Keith. He's got 20, and that would tie his career high that he set, well, Tuesday night against Nest City. His first 20-point game of his career, and he's tied it here tonight against Phillipsburg as Joel Ford puts up the top of the key three. It's off to the left, no good. Rebounded by Trent Long, his fifth. 50-47. Hill City leads by 3. As Brody McDowell brings it up the court for the Ringnecks, down to the right wing to Gansel. Out front to Trent Long. Panthers leave him open. Doesn't take the three, though. Passes it to Richmeyer. Back to Gansel. Under 5.5 to go in the ball game. Hill City leads by 3. Richmeyer elevates from the right elbow. No good. Misses it to the right. Rebound tracked down as Joel Ford going to be fighting for it with a couple of Ringnecks. Derek Keith there and Kyle Richmeyer there as well. They're going to say that Ford falling out of bounds, going to get the last hand on it. So it will be Hill City basketball. 5:18 left to go in the ball game, and it is Hill City up 50-47. Rad Rodriguez back into the ball game. Ethan Miller going to take a seat. Long will inbound for Hill City. Looking. Tipped out by Joel Ford. So, and again, will be Hill City basketball. 5:17 left to go in this ball game. Hill City with that 3-point lead, 50-47. Get it into McDowell, right corner. He drives the baseline. Up, under, and good.
McDowell quickly exploding along the baseline as he had a defender on him the whole entire way. Goes up and under, gets 2 points as he had double coverage as he got the shot off.
Puts Hill City up 52-47. Hill City on a 6-0 run to start this fourth quarter as Ty Sides tries to end the run, taking it to the rack, and it's good. Ty's got 13, and the Panthers cut the lead down. It's 52-49, 4:48 left to go in the ball game as that ends the 6-0 run that Hill City was on to start this fourth quarter. Phillipsburg led 47-46. Hill City extended that, put that lead up to 52-47 before Ty Sides ended the run. Now it's 52-49. McDowell into the paint, off to the right, no good. Rebound fought for, still fighting for it. His body's hit the floor. Trent Long sitting on the ground, somehow comes away with the basketball, and a timeout called by Hill City. 6th rebound for Trent Long with 4:25 left to go. The Ringnecks called the timeout. Just a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and just keep this one here with 4:25 left to go. Hill City leads 52-49. They started out hot here in the fourth quarter, Robbie, as again, they trailed 47-46 coming into the quarter. Went on a 6-0 run to lead 52-47 before the Panthers finally found the board here in the fourth.
The Ringnecks, they're doing a good job. They're being very patient on offense. They're finding the good shots. And then when they don't go in, they have guys there to rebound. They've been just killing the rebound game here tonight, getting a lot of quick rebounds, getting shots put right back up. So they're doing what they need to do. You kind of expect that out of a Coach Riley coach team. He sits there and he preaches the fundamentals, and that's the fundamentals. A shot goes up, I better have 5 guys crashing the board to get those rebounds, and this is what they do when they can do that.
McDowell gets the inbounds pass out to Gansel. Gansel between the circles with 4:20 left to go in the ball game. Hill City leading 52-49. Keith has it right wing to Long, now to Gansel left wing. He puts up the three. Good!
Gansel with a little bit of a gap there on the Panther defender, able to get the gap that he needs and puts down a 3-point shot.
Rodriguez gets called for the travel out front. Ball goes right back to Hill City as they have a 6-point lead, 55-49. 4:05 left to go in this boys varsity matchup from Hill City High School. Full court pressure by the Panthers as Derek Keith will inbound the basketball. Goes to the backcourt to Brody McDowell. McDowell has everybody clear out. He's still met in the backcourt by Rodriguez, Keaton, and Ford. As McDowell able to split the defense to Gansel inside for Keith. Keith, right block off the glass and good. Derek Keith continues his hot start here as he's got 22. A big game for Derek Keith, a new career high as he's got unofficially a double-double, 22 points, 10 rebounds. And Hill City now leads by 8, 57-49. Johnson to Ford. Joel's three-pointer just rattling out, rebounded by Derek Keith. 57-49, 3.5 to go in this ball game, and Hill City leads as Gansel going to get called for the travel at the left wing.
That is only the second turnover here for the Ringnecks in the second half. So they're doing a great job on not turning the ball over and getting what they need to done.
3:25 left to play. Hill City leads 57-49. Rodriguez sets the screen for Ford. They go out front to Keaton, now to sides. Ty gets a gap off the end. Hill City again leads 57-49. Rodriguez off to sides, left wing. Ty fires up the three. Good!
Sides had a defender there, stepped off as well. Able to dial into the range there on that one and drop it in.
Ty's got 16, and the Panthers cut the lead to 5. 57-52, 2:45 left to go. Backside pass for Gansel, left wing. Out front to Long. Now to Brody McDowell in the center circle. 2:40 left to play. Hill City leads by 5, 57-52. Richmeyer has it left wing. On the dribble now is Richmeyer. He backs up towards half court. Now dribbles all the way down top of the key to the right corner to Keith. Back to Richmeyer. Richmeyer out front to Gansel. Quickly around to McDowell. Left wing. 2:20 left to go. And Hill City with a 5-point lead as Gansel has it right wing. Inside for Keith. Turnaround jumper. Good! Derek Keith with 24 points. And the Hill City Ringnecks now lead 59-52. Ford has it out front to Johnson. Johnson to the right side to Keaton. Keaton out front to sides, left wing for Ty, and he's going to be fouled. Brody McDowell gets called for his second foul, and that's the first team foul for Hill City in the second half. 2 minutes left to go in the ball game.
Hadn't even noticed that. They've been doing a good job on not fouling as well. But that one on Brody, not a lot he can do. Sides went to give him a hard pump. He goes to jump, and Sides is still standing there as he goes into Sides.
Sides has it out front, guarded by McDowell, gets a screen from Rodriguez. Ty on the drive, splits the defense, scoop shot, good!
What a move by Ty Sides at the basket. Got him going one way, then comes back with a scoop shot on the other side of the rim for 2 points.
There's that at least one shot a game that Ty makes that just makes you go, how? That was it.
That was definitely it.
Because Richmeyer has it near half court, and then he's going to be fouled. 15 foul on the Panthers. Minute 31 left to go here in the ball game. Hill City leads 59-54. Fouls on Joel Ford, his third. McDowell has it in the backcourt, picked up by Ty Sides. McDowell on the dribble, works against Sides across half court, and Kagan Keaton going to get called for the foul. His first personal, 6th Panthers team foul. Minute 24 left to play. Hill City leads 59-54.
Panthers now trying to get some fouls in up on the board to make the Ringnecks have to get where they're shooting instead of getting extra time wound off.
As Gansel that's Richmeyer, he's going to be fouled. 17 foul for the Panthers, so Richmeyer will head to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. Fouls on Kagan Keaton, his second.
So far through the night here, the Ringnecks, they are shooting 10 of 11 from the field.
As Richmeyer misses that one. Rebound tracked down by Keaton. Now to Sides. Gets a screen from Rodriguez. Sides out front between the circles. Sides step back three, top of the key. That one no good. Rebound put back by Johnson. No good. And a foul going to be called. Second team foul on Hill City. Fouls on Trent Long, his second. Devin Johnson at the free throw line. First one, good. He's now got 3 points.
These free throws here by Johnson are the first free throws attempted by the Panthers since the first quarter.
59-55. Hill City leads by 4. 1:03 left to go in the ball game. As Trent Long going to have to take his seat. Got some blood. think he got fouled. He got called for that foul on Devin Johnson, but I think he took the brunt force of that one underneath. As again, a little bit of blood. It looks like Hill City go ahead and take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them as you're listening to Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Welcome back to Hill City High School. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson. The final moments of this boys varsity matchup. 103 left to go here in the fourth quarter. It's been a long day. Don't look at me like that. 59-55. Hill City leads Phillipsburg. Devin Johnson, second free throw. Good. So Johnson able to get the free throw to fall after the timeout. Makes it a three-point game, 59-56. Richmeyer tries to get it ahead, does so to McDowell. McDowell in the backcourt, and then a foul going to be called here on the Panthers. Their 18th foul. 55 seconds left to play. Fouls on Kagan Keaton, his third.
Panthers let a little bit of time run off. They're kind of surprised how much time they were allowed to run off before they got that foul as Keaton came over trying to do some help defense, reached in there, hit his arm instead of the ball.
McDowell, the best free throw shooter on the team, 64%, misses that one. Rebound tracked down by Leidig. Panthers with a chance here, 59-56. Hill City leads by 3, tie sides in the paint, underneath for Leidig, off the glass and good. Leidig's got 5, and it pulls the Panthers within 1, 59-58 as Coach Sides calls a timeout. 44 seconds left to play. We'll take it with him as it is a full timeout. You're listening to Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. .44 seconds left to play in this boys varsity matchup. Hill City leads Phillipsburg 59-58. Derek Keith, Dylan Gansel, along with Brody McDowell. Also out there, Kyle Richmeyer and Trent Long for Hill City. For the Panthers, Ethan Leidig. Jesse Blackburn in the ballgame for the first time for the Panthers. Long on the dribble. Gets a tip by Blackburn, stolen away by Sides. And Sides is going to be fouled by Trent Long, his third ring neck team foul. Great defensive effort. Jesse Blackburn off the bench tips that one right in the hands of Ty Sides.
I really thought Blackburn was only all to get a quick steal for the Panthers.
So now Blackburn going to take his seat, and Joel Ford back into the ball game. 33 seconds left to play. Keaton inbounds to Sides. Sides has it out front. Works against McDowell, behind the back dribble, drives into the free throw line, kicks it out to Keaton, left corner 3 for Kagan, off the iron, no good, rebounded by Devin Johnson, and then a timeout going to be called by Coach Sides with 21 seconds left to play. Coach Sides wants to talk things over. We'll take it with him as you're listening to Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. .7 seconds left to go in this ball game. What a great one it has been. Right now, Hill City leads by 1, 59-58. Phillipsburg led 17-9 after the first quarter. The Panthers led 28-26 at halftime. They led by one at the end of three, 47-46, but Hill City has had as big of an 8-point lead here in the fourth quarter. The Panthers have fought back and trailed between the circles, 16 seconds left. Side spin move to the free throw line. Kicks it out to Joel Ford, right corner, three, no good. Rebound, tracked down by Ethan Leidig, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. So it will be Hill City basketball, 8 seconds left to play. And the Ringneck's lead 59-58 as Jesse Blackburn back into the ball game. Ethan Leidig going to take a seat. Dylan Gansel inbound. 8 seconds left to go. Gansel looking, still looking. Now gets it into Trent Long, and Long going to be fouled quickly by the Panthers. 9th team foul. And the big man for Hill City will take the long walk to the other end to shoot 1-1 as that foul is on Joel Ford, his fourth. Looks like so far on the year, Trent Long is a 59% free throw shooter on the season. He's 4 of 5 on the ball game, as they actually called that on Ty Sides his first. So Long at the line for 1-1 with a 1-point lead. It's up, no good. And the Panthers come down with it, and a travel going to be called as Devin Johnson got the rebound, fell to the ground, and a timeout going to be called here now by Coach Riley. The Panthers got the rebound they needed. Unfortunately, a lot of traffic down there.
It was quick travel on him. He went up, got the rebound, came down with it, then all of a sudden you just seen him on the ground. So I'm not sure what exactly happened, as I think he was kind of looking at the ref like saying, hey, I got pushed, but I didn't see one from where I was at, but I'm a ways away from the play, and the ref, they called the travel, was standing right in front of him.
4.8 seconds left to go in this ball game. Hill City leads 59-58. It will be Hill City basketball out of the timeout as we await both teams to come back out here. So again, Phillipsburg led 17-9 after the first quarter. Hill City outscored Phillipsburg in the second quarter, 17-11 to cut the lead to 2, 28-26. Hill City outscored Phillipsburg in the third quarter, 20-19 to cut the lead down to 1, 47-46. Hill City started this fourth quarter on a 6-0 run to lead 52-47 before the Panthers would find the scoreboard in the fourth quarter. Hill City extended that lead to as many as 8 points so far here in the fourth. The Panthers have cut the lead down to 1, but it's Hill City basketball, 4.8 seconds left. They inbound it to Keith. He's going to be fouled quickly by Kagan Keaton, his fourth. 10th Panthers team foul. And Derek Keith, who's having a career night here for the Ringnecks. 24 points, a career high for Derek Keith coming into this one. Also unofficially a double-double. Got him for 11 rebounds.
Quick inbounds pass to Keith as he was in the corner. Keaton just right there trying to reach for the ball to get someone to foul.
Derek Keith with 25. He leads all scorers as looks like Ethan Leidig back into the ball game. Jesse Blackburn going to take a seat. And now Coach Side's going to use a timeout. We'll take a quick one with him as you're listening to Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Four seconds left to play here in the boys' varsity matchup from Hill City High School, and the Hill City Ringnecks lead by 2, 60-58. Now to play, Hill City leads by 3, 61-58. You're listening to Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Four seconds left to play here in the boys' varsity matchup from Hill City High School, and the Hill City Ringnecks lead the Phillipsburg Panthers by 3, 61-58. It will be Panther basketball out of the timeout, as it is Trent Long, Kyle Richmeyer, Derek Keith, Brody McDowell, and also Dylan Gansel for Hill City. For the Panthers, Kagan Keaton, Joel Ford, Rad Rodriguez, Ty Sides, and Ethan Leidig. Full court pressure by the Ringnecks to make sure the Panthers can't just roll this ball to half court and pick it up, as Rodriguez will inbound. Does so to Sides. Ty pushes up the right sideline. He's going to be fouled by Brody McDowell, as that is the 4th team foul on the Ringnecks and the 3rd on Brody McDowell. So the Panthers will have it. 2.3 seconds left to go. And this time, Coach Sides going to call his final timeout. So the Ringnecks fouling there, Robbie. Not necessarily a bad idea, as Ty Sides had the momentum going. Fouling before he gets a chance at the three-pointer. Unfortunately for them, it's only their 4th team foul, so he's not shooting at all. But the Panthers, they have a nice opportunity here. They'll have the ball at half court with 2.3 seconds left.
You're right, it's not a bad idea, but I don't know if I would have done it if I was the coach. But then again, it's Coach Riley. He has a method to what he's doing. As this, instead of letting Sides, like I said, have maybe a momentum and a wide open 3 off that momentum, has to reset everything and see what they can do off of a set inbounds play.
Looks like we're ready to go here. Joel Ford, Rad Rodriguez, Ethan Leidig, Kagan Keaton, and Ty Sides for the Panthers. Brody McDowell, Trenton Long, Dylan Gansel, Kyle Richmeyer, and Derek Keith for Hill City. 2.3 seconds left. Ethan Leidig will inbound in front of the student section of Hill City. Hill City leads by 3. Sides gets it. Spike line 3 off the glass, too high, no good, and Hill City holds on to win 61-58. We'll take a timeout here. We'll be back to wrap up this game. You've been listening to Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.